You don't know the meaning of the word cold unless you've taken a trip through some of the coldest places on Earth.
Those regions are found in the far north and south of the world. Polar regions are covered in permanent ice sheets. In the north, they form on the Arctic Sea, and in the south, they cover the continent of Antarctica. The soil in the Antarctic remains permanently frozen in permafrost, and the only types of vegetation that can grow in these conditions are mosses and lichen. Some hardy animals, such as penguins in Antarctica and polar bears in the Arctic, can survive on the ice. If you travel further south from the North Pole, you find land known as tundra, where temperatures are below freezing for most of the year.
But in these areas, although the landscape still remains barren, treeless and covered in permafrost, for a short period in the summer, the top few centimetres of frost may melt.
In these conditions, small plants like the Arctic poppy or cotton grass, or animals such as the Arctic fox or snow goose can survive. This tundra is an incredibly fragile environment.
The delicate ecosystems that plants and animals have created over thousands of years are very vulnerable to the slightest change. So any change in our climate will have a big effect on these areas and on us.
And that's exactly what's happening. Because as average annual temperatures rise, the ice caps in the polar areas are starting to melt, affecting wildlife and natural habitats. And some permafrost on land is melting too. The frozen earth has prevented dead animals and plants from decomposing for hundreds of years. So if the ground does start to thaw, they all start to rot, releasing methane. And more methane in the atmosphere contributes to the enhanced greenhouse effect, one cause of climate change.
But as the world tries to balance out economic development and environmental concerns, climate change isn't the only issue affecting cold environments.
Cold regions can be very rich in minerals like gold, iron ore, copper, and fossil fuels like gas and oil. As the world's population increases and fishing stocks are reducing elsewhere, these waters are a source of food. Tourists are on the increase too, visiting places like Antarctica and Alaska in larger numbers. More people fishing, visiting, working, mining, and drilling all have a big impact on this delicate ecosystem.
They're one of the last real wildernesses on Earth, and if we don't take care of them, they could slowly disappear.